I'm not cold. This is just a product placement. So I started taking some of my old things I don't use anymore and selling it on Amazon and on Craigslist. And after a couple of days, I got a lot of things sold. So now, I'm selling everything. Does anyone remember the first episode of Cooking with Geremy? The Cooking with Geremy. I was like, anyway, my mom told me I better learn how to cook because when I get married, my wife will probably want some cooked food. So I'm learning how to cook by cooking boiled eggs. Let's hope I didn't burn it. Look at this. Look at this. Oh. Oh gosh! Oh my goodness! Who's gonna clean that up? So first of all, I failed at boiling the egg. It looked like a diseased egg. Second of all, when I tried to show it to you, the egg fell all over the floor. Cooking is not for me. I'm done. I'm done. So last week I spoke about how I needed to find a new barber because my barber is no longer working at my barber shop. So I went to a new barber this week and look at what he did to me. Look at what he did. This is too much. Made a mistake. I messed up. And it's completely my fault. Now you might remember a couple weeks ago when I mentioned that my barber got a full-time job, so I needed to find another barber. So this week I went to a new barber shop and everything went wrong. I walked into a new barber shop, there's a guy sitting in the first chair just staring at his phone. And he got a messed up haircut, and I should have known to not even make eye contact with him. But he looked at me and he was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Are you open?" And he says, "Yeah." He had this look on his face as if he was surprised that I was asking him for a haircut. He says, "You want a cut?" I said, "Yeah." Now, at that moment, I should have known that something's up because I walked into a barber shop and he asked me if I wanted a haircut. I sat in his chair, and at that moment, all the other barbers in the shop were looking at me like, "You're gonna let him cut your hair?" Even that barber, he was looking at me like, "You're gonna let me cut your hair?" I was looking at myself in the mirror like, "I'm gonna let him cut my hair?" I let this guy cut my hair. And from the beginning all the way until the end, he was cutting my hair like that was his first time cutting anyone's hair. And midway through the haircut, he stared at me like, "I don't know what I'm doing, man." And I should have just said, "You know what? Let's just cut our losses. Let's just go our separate ways. I'll stay here with this messed up haircut. You stay here and learn how to cut hair." But I let him continue. And at the end, he didn't give me a mirror. He didn't even let me check out my old haircut. He was just like, "Man, this was a bad experience for both of us." I gave him $20. I walked out as I hung my head in shame. Now I'm stuck with his haircut for another week and a half. I feel really, really bad because that car up there that's getting pulled over, let me see if I can get a better view. That car that's getting pulled over is getting pulled over because they were driving alongside me and telling me how much they like my car. They were just waving to me and saying, "I like your car." Today is a day I want to see some art. Number one, you need an oven's mitt. And number two, you need a chef's hat.